Evening, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing Nehemiah 9:17. As always, we'll be using the Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app that I highly recommend. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app. But we're going to skip right to the part where we start our three-step process. The verse is already in the library. And it's a three-step process once again. The first step is typing it, second step memorizing it, and the last step is mastering it. Typing it just entails typing the first letter of each word, and the words should change from gray to black. They refused to listen and failed to remember the miracles you performed among them. They became stiff-necked and in their rebellion appointed a leader in order to return to their slavery. But you are a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love. Therefore, you did not desert them. Nehemiah 9:17. The second step is memorize it. Now the app is going to take away half the words, and you're essentially filling in the blanks, but you're still only typing the first letter of each word. They refused to listen and failed to remember the miracles you performed among them. They became stiff-necked and in their rebellion appointed a leader in order to return to their slavery. But you are a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love. Therefore you did not desert them. Nehemiah 9:17. You'll do the first two steps 3 times each. I highly recommend doing it at least 3 times. It makes the last step a lot easier, in my experience. And of course the last step is mastering it, and you'll be typing the verse without any on-screen helps. At this point, after doing it 3 times each, the first 2 steps, you should start to hear your own voice in your head, which is why I recommend reciting the verse as well. So let's see. They refused to listen and failed to remember the miracles you performed among them. They became stiff-necked and in their rebellion appointed a leader in order to return to their slavery. But you are a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and abounding in love. Therefore you did not desert them. Nehemiah 9:17. And I highly recommend, another recommendation, but that you do the last step at least 3 times as well, once you get to 100% accuracy. So that's 3 times at 100% accuracy, and I really think that helps help you retain and recall the verse in the future. So that's one thing I always think is helpful. But what's always very helpful is to read verses in their original context. That's always important. For more context on this verse, please see the video or the link below in the video description. But thank you for watching this tutorial on how to memorize Nehemiah 9:17. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day. God bless.